should be fastened without loosening tight and low. また、ジップフルフラットシートをご利用のお客様は、離着陸時には
Good exercise. So I got into Tokyo last night, and I really like it. It's more confusing to get around in a lot of places because a lot of the street signs aren't in English, and I thought that I was going to have my Google Fi data working on my phone, but it's not working. So what happened last night was I like to walk crazy distances, especially when I'm like in a new place. So I decided instead of looking around for a bus or whatever, my guest house was like 5.5 miles. It's not even that crazy. But so I got in at like 8:30. I probably got out of the airport like 9:30 after customs and everything. Google Maps worked like part of the way. And then I walked a few miles, and I was walking down this area where there's like this night golf course, and I kept going past that, and then I got to this point where there was a split in the road and I didn't know which way to go, and my Google Maps wasn't working. So I walked by to a hotel, and I decided to get a taxi cab. I was told it would cost about 2,000 yen, which is about $13, and I just was like wanted to get to my room. Even when I got the ride to where the place was, he didn't even know, the driver didn't even know exactly where it was. Like, there's numbers and stuff, but it's like hard to tell the numbers, and I can't like, so I actually had somebody help me. This girl like looked it up on her phone, and even she was kind of looking around and everything. Thank you so much. Domo arigato. So she was helping me on the phone, but even she was kind of getting confused about it. She pulled it up the address, and she was like kind of pointing like, oh, it should be here. So she kind of like peeked down the alley, and like after a few minutes we finally found it. So when I finally got there, it was about midnight, and no one was there, so I had to do like a late check-in, like online. I would have been really agitated, but the place was really nice, and there was restrooms, and there was a place to sit and figure it out on my phone, and I was kind of with the Google Fi guys going like, hey, what's up? And they're like, oh yeah, in Japan we're not getting service for some reason. And I mean, the whole reason I paid extra was so that I wouldn't have that issue, but anyway, so you had to get this, there's this thing called Line. It's some kind of app they use in Japan, and I was trying to get it, but when I was trying to get texted back an affirmation code, I wasn't getting the text. But I ended up getting the Wi-Fi code at the place, and I was able to email the people that run the place, and they gave me the code to get into my room. So I got into the room, and I was super impressed with the hostel. About 6 years ago, when I was at a hostel in Las Vegas, I told myself, I'm never doing a hostel again. I'm like too old for this stuff, right? But Japan's a different story because the hostels are very quiet and clean and orderly, and you know, you need a little code to get in, and it was just, I had a really good night's sleep, so that was cool. And then I decided to book, oh, thank you so much, that looks delicious, look. Thank you so much. Domo arigato. So, what was I saying? So I decided to pre-book one more. I think tomorrow I'm just gonna like walk around in like Shinjuku, but right now I'm in this place called Akazusa or Asakusa. and it's supposedly like a kind of a mellow neighborhood. But so even getting the train was a little bit confusing. I went to the info booth and he helped me figure out which ticket to buy. But then on the train, I had to ask somebody where, and this girl told me that I had to get off at this thing and get a connecting. Luckily, there was the train right across is where I connected. So I got off at Akasusa. But then I'm trying to find the thing on my phone, and it's, even if I have the directions written down, it's just difficult because of the way things are. But I'm really digging Japan, and I'm really digging the vibe here, so I will let you know more. But that's what I got. And also hi Brian, my brother, and hi Snack, my friend Snack, Ben Rathke. I would have been calling more if I had the Wi-Fi working. I found my hostel a little early, so he let me put my luggage down, so that's cool. I can walk around without my luggage for a little while. I just don't want to lose where this place is because it's not that easy to find. So just had my first full day in Tokyo, and now I'm on my second morning. It is about 9 o'clock. I checked out a little early. Kind of eager to get over to the hot spots, aka Shinjuku, all that good stuff, which is a good 5-mile walk from here. But I need to exercise anyway, so anyway. I didn't do that much yesterday because once I got the hostel, I just kind of chilled there for a while. I kind of didn't really want to, I don't know, I didn't really want to wander around and get lost. There's not that much around here, so I just sort of chilled, and I'm just like, okay, tomorrow's going to be like my first like full like on, you know, I'm going to check into a hostel in Shinjuku and put my stuff down, and then I'm really going to explore, you know, So the weather in Tokyo right now is perfect for a long walk. It's like almost looks overcast, but it's not raining. I would say it's probably about 60 degrees. And I'm walking from, I started at Asakusa, and I'm walking to Shinbuchu. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, Shibuku. But I'm about halfway there. Somebody walked with me for a couple miles and was kind of pointing me in the right direction, because my phone is acting funky. So anyway, so I'm over by the Imperial Palace, just past the Apple Store, and yeah, it's a nice day for a walk. Look. So I brought this bag of mine, this little bag right here, and it works good because I have this guitar that I've been slinging on my, so I've been slinging my guitar, and it's only got the one strap, so it's not like a backpack. I should have put another strap on it. So what I'm doing is I have this other little backpack that I put on my right shoulder, so that kind of like evens it out a little bit, and then I have my backpack. So basically, I've got my backpack, and then I got the little pack on my right shoulder, the little guitar on my left shoulder. It feels a lot more balanced that way. Before I was kind of like, you know, when you have weight on one shoulder, it's kind of like, you know. But anyway, I'm really digging this city. Oh, I think that's the Imperial Palace, like the park. So I'm gonna have to go check that out real quick. Imperial Palace.